Guys, when I say you have no idea how upset I am right now, like, my makeup was like thebomb.com this morning, and this eye won't stop watering from both sides, and I've tried everything and it's just watering. So I don't know if I want to go ahead. Like, I don't know if it's distracting or not, but it's like killing me right now. And I put so much powder there, and do you guys know what you need to do to like stop your eye from watering? Because if I line my tight line, my eyes start watering, so I don't do that. And if I use the wrong eyelash glue, my eyes start watering as well. So I changed the eyelash glue and I didn't line my tight line, and it's still watering. So I don't know what it is, but it's so upsetting because it's just like my makeup was on fleek. Yes, today is going to be my 2015 favourites video. I was saying for more than a while that I was going to go ahead and do this. And yeah, I just felt like today was a good filming day, so I'm going to do that today. I'm just going to jump into it because my eye's watering and I'm upset. We're just going to get into it. Everything that you need to know, including my lipstick information, hair information, all sorts will be down below. And let's get into it. Is that how you dab? Who even knows? Who even knows? Let's go. Let's first start with palettes. Let's get the palettes out of the way first because, yeah, I think that's best to do. So first palette we're going to talk about is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour palette. This one I customized myself off the Anastasia Beverly Hills website. You can do that. And I believe you can buy the pans from Cult Beauty and maybe Beauty Bay. I'm not too sure, but I'll leave it down below. In this palette I have, if I can remember correctly, Cinnamon, L'Orange, 10K, Copper Brown, Espresso and Carob. I really like this palette. In fact, this palette is enough to do everything you need in terms of a face. So for instance, Cinnamon, sorry, is like the same shade as my skin. L'Orange makes a perfectly good blush. 10K a highlighter. Copper Brown makes a really good bronzer. It has this like reddish warm undertone which works well on my skin tone. Espresso you can use for defining, and if you really want to go ahead and contour, you can use Carob, or you can use that to fill in your brows. This actually works really well for me. I love the Anastasia pans. Yeah, they are pricey. This is not cheap at all, but I think it's an investment into your makeup collection if you love makeup. And yeah, I really do like this. I find myself reaching for this palette a lot for contour needs and to use L'Orange as a blush because I think it works beautifully as a blush. So yeah, I really like this. Next is my Makeup Geek Ultimate palette. I love Makeup Geek eyeshadows anyway. I've had this palette for a while now. The Ultimate palette doesn't actually look like this anymore. They changed the shades. But I love this palette. I love all Makeup Geek eyeshadows anyway. My favourites to use are lattes, you can see there, Beaches and Cream, and of course Cocoa Bear. I have to admit, I haven't made a lot of use out of the other ones, but I still do like this palette a lot. The mattes are so good to use, and Corrupt, this black here, I mean, come on. Like the darkest black I've ever used. I really do like this palette. If you want, you can get the Ultimate palette. It's still on the website, but like I said, they have changed the shades, so bear that in mind. But you get the Z palette and the shadows as well for a really good price. So if you are a Makeup Geek fan, you can go ahead and buy them, or they have smaller kits as well if you don't want to use all the shadows. Keeping on the theme of palettes, I cannot believe how much my eye is watering right now. Like, it is so ridiculous. And I cannot stop it, so I'm so sorry guys. Like I said, keeping on the theme of palettes, next is my Coastal Scents matte palette. So this has got some Coastal Scent shades in it, besides this bottom row here. These from the purple onwards, these are all Makeup Geek shadows, but the rest of them are all Coastal Scent shadows. I just like this palette in general because you guys know how much I love my matte eyeshadows, and this is fantastic. It has everything I need in terms of matte eyeshadows. I really do enjoy this palette. I guess this is my matte eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love this. Everything I can use, I love. Like, I'm wearing it today. I really do enjoy this palette. I think it's a gorgeous palette, and Coastal Scents eyeshadows are so good, guys. Like, so good. I cannot believe it. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, hang on a second, 99 cents? Like, are you sure? Like, am I buying some shit? Like, you know when you're like, oh, I'm gonna get them and they're gonna be completely terrible, and then use them, you're like, hold on a second, these are nice, like 99 cents, hello. If you are getting into makeup and you're getting into eyeshadows, I would really recommend picking up the Coastal Scents eyeshadows. If you are in the UK, you do and probably will have to pay customs. I have paid customs on them before, which is a bummer because the price sort of goes up, but I think they're really good shadows. I really do, and they have a shadow for everything, so I'm really enjoying that palette. Possibly my favourite palette of 2015, and I can't even remember if I got, yeah, I did get it before the new year. This is the Makeup Addiction Flaming Love palette. I've done a blog post on this already, so I'll leave it down below. This palette is like, oh, I cannot wait for Makeup Addiction to release new palettes. Bam! How beautiful are those colours? I hope you guys can see. This palette is just amazing, and what I love is how pigmented the colours are. These three mattes, they're the only mattes in the actual palette, are beautiful. Like all of them together, so beautiful, so pigmented, and these colours are so vibrant, the shimmers. Absolutely love this palette. It's such a beautiful palette, and it's only £25, which is so inexpensive for a palette. These shadows are twice the size of a normal shadow. Like these are big shadows, so they're not small shadows, they're big shadows, and this palette is £25. Amazing, absolutely love this palette. So I definitely recommend picking this up. Do not sleep on the Flaming Love palette, do not sleep on Makeup Addiction palettes. You will absolutely love this palette. But this is literally my favourite palette, eyeshadow palette of 2015. I think it's so gorgeous, and for the price, I'm so impressed. So well done, Makeup Addiction. Oh, and best of all, Makeup Addiction is actually based in the UK. I did not know this, but Makeup Addiction is based from the UK, I believe. You're not going to get any customs charges from ordering off the site. It is literally fairly simple. We never get anything in the UK. Like everything's in the US, so we have to wait for things to be released. Like if Anastasia Beverly Hills releases something, it's just so long because we have to pay twice the price to get it over to us, and it's just a bummer. So like I have a little bit of joy at the fact that Makeup Addiction is based in the UK, because it means that we get something for ourselves. Call me selfish, I know, but I absolutely love it. Next, and this palette just looks like it's been through hell and back, but it's another Anastasia Beverly Hills product. You guys have heard me rave about this. It is the Cream Contour Kit, and I have the one in Deep. This is such a good palette, like such a good palette. You can see I've almost hit pan. No, I have hit pan on the nude colour actually. I love this palette. It's so good. Another one that's kind of pricey, but oh my gosh, if you love cream contour and you don't want to work blending everything out, oh, this is such a good palette to use. Like I absolutely love this palette. Everything blends out a dream, and everything complements my skin tone so well in this palette, from the highlight shade to the color corrector, to these three shades here, or these three shades for contouring, and then this sort of chocolate skin color shade. This is good if you want to tone down the highlight. Absolutely love this palette. I absolutely do. I remember in the beginning I was saying that I don't find them stiff, but actually they are getting a little bit stiff. Putting a drop of oil in them before you use them, like a lot of people are doing, may help. Otherwise warming them up with your fingers. But this is such a good palette. I just like the fact that it's so lightweight and so easy to blend out the shades in here. So this is definitely another one that I'm definitely loving for 2015. Love this palette. You can get this in the UK. You can get it off Cult Beauty, I believe, and maybe Beauty Bay. I cannot remember, but I will leave it down below where you can get this if you are in the UK. You don't need to get it off eBay like I do most of my stuff. You can get this in the UK. Beauty blenders, we're gonna rush by this because you guys know my beauty blender, love. It's been a life changer, a godsend. If you don't have a beauty blender, I would recommend getting one. It doesn't even need to be like the original beauty blenders. It can be the Real Techniques one. I do have a Real Techniques one. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it still does what it needs to do. But yeah, this is the original beauty blender. Love. I use it for everything now. I use it to apply foundation, to blend out foundation, to apply powder. I use it for absolutely everything. So yeah, I'll show you. This is so bad. Like it's not even black anymore. That's how bad it is. But this is really good. So yeah, and sometimes I get lazy and I still use them while it's dry, and it still works for me. I mean, it's not a big deal. So If you still want to blend things out but you still want full coverage, I'd recommend using them dry because it still works. Next we're talking powders, and these two powders I have actually used religiously through 2015, and these are the Inglot AMC press powders. There is an Inglot shop in Westfield White City which I always find myself going in. I have no business being there, but I'm always there, and I picked up these two powders because I'm always looking for a good powder to set my foundation that doesn't oxidize and go red, and I'm also always looking for a good powder to contour with. So the one I used to set my foundation is in number 60, which looks like this, which is actually kind of yellow based, and it works really well. This is more of a full coverage powder. I wouldn't use this as a foundation because I feel like you'd look too chalky, but it's really good at setting under my under eye and blending out my highlight so it doesn't look as harsh. And then I use 68 as like a bronzer contouring shade because it's so rich, so deep, and so gorgeous of a colour. I absolutely love this. So yeah, I use these two, and they're so buttery as well. Like, I absolutely love these two. I've done a blog post on them, so I'll leave them down below if you guys want to check out and see how it looks on my skin tone. But I use this like all the time. Like, I always go back to it. Even if I stop using it, I go back to 60 and 68 because I really like them. Mascara wise, Benefits, they're real. It's a long time love affair of mine. Like, this will pop up, this and the Beauty Blender will pop up in like every video I do, but it's because I still love this. Every time I use it on my natural lashes, I'm like, wow. I remember why I love this mascara. It is pricey, it's always been pricey. You can get the smaller, ones like the minis now, but you're only saving half price, I think. And I think I got this in a set, which was a little bit cheaper. I think it's best to get these in sets, but yeah, Benefits, they're real. I will repurchase time and time again. So I think this is my second bottle, and I had a mini as well. So yeah, I'll repurchase this. I absolutely love this. Well, when I don't want to wear falsies, but I still want my eyelashes to stand out, I go for Benefits, they're real. I absolutely love it. In terms of bronzer, Covergirl. Covergirl, the OG of bronzers for women of colour. Covergirl Ebony Bronze Bronzer. Yes, yes, yes. It has always been a favourite of mine. I remember there was a time where I just went bronzer crazy. I use bronzer all the time, to be honest with you. All the time. And Covergirl is no exception. I still love this baby. I think it's amazing. I don't have any bad words to say about it. Yeah, it can get a really bit chalky and it can be clayed in sometimes. So you need to sort of scratch it to get the pigmentation off. But besides that, time and time again, I love the Covergirl Ebony Bronze Bronzer in Q120. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I love bronzer. As a woman of colour, I love bronzer. And I love the fact that Covergirl Queen have this collection, because it was so hard to find a bronzer, because I do realise that I'm pale. Like, I know that's so dumb to say, and I think, well, no, it's not dumb to say, but I think people would think it's stupid of me to say because of my skin tone that I feel pale, but I do feel pale. Like, I have a vitamin D deficiency. I am factually not getting enough sun. Like, medically, I am not getting enough sun. So Covergirl Queen Ebony Bronze Bronzer helps me fake that sun that I'm not getting, because I live in the UK and it's only sunny for like 3 months of the entire year. Foundation, the Estee Lauder Doublewear has been my HG. Studio Fix what? Studio Fix who? I absolutely love, love, love this foundation. I love that I don't have to colour correct when I wear this. I love that it doesn't turn my face orange. I love everything about this. It's such a good buy. I am in the shade Sandalwood, which is 6W1. I'm not wearing it today, actually. Funnily enough, today I'm wearing the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. But I really do like this. And this has got a great matte finish, which means if you want drama, you can get it with this baby. Like, this is like a super matte finish. Estee Lauder have been the bee's knees for making this, because yeah, I don't even use MAC anymore. I don't know what it is, but I just find MAC too cloying. I'm not one of those people, thankfully, that has broken out because of using MAC, but Estee Lauder I do prefer a lot more. This blush by Inglot, I've had this blush for a while. I know you're meant to chuck like makeup out. I don't chuck makeup out. It's bad, I know, but I just don't. I bought this at IMAX and I've been in love with it and I still love it. And this is the face blush in number 41. The number has rubbed off. I think it's number 41. If it's not, I'll leave it down below. But this is my favourite everyday blush. It is a beautiful blush for women of colour because it gives you that warmth without giving you a lot of colour to the cheeks. It's just a beautiful blush. I absolutely love it. It is one of my favourite blushes to wear besides Milani's Terrasol. But yeah, I love this blush. It's been one of my favourites. It's always one of my favourites. When I'm looking for a blush to wear in the day, this is the blush I go to. It's matte as well, which means it's perfect for wearing in the daytime. It's just a pretty blush, and I think it's so good for women of colour. So yeah, number 41, it is a must for me. I will leave a blog post down below of blushes that I recommend for everyday wear if you're a woman of colour, so you can check that out. I have swatches on there as well, just recommended blushes from my collection that I think are good for everyday wear, so make sure you check that out below. My Sigma E40, oh my gosh, when I found out about this brush, my whole life changed. My whole life changed. So yeah, the Sigma E40 blending brush. This is so good at blending out your eyeshadow. I don't know what I would do without this. When I can't find this, I panic. Like, I panic. I literally panic if I can't find this. Luckily, I have two, but I absolutely love the Sigma E40. Like, yeah. If there's one brush that I think you should get, if you're getting into eyeshadow, it's the Sigma E40. I do have the 217 from MAC, but I feel like that's more for precise blending. The Sigma E40 is just for sloppy blending. Like, if you just want to like blend a colour into your crease or have a transitional colour, Sigma E40 is absolutely love. So yeah, this is my favourite eyeshadow brush. The LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealers, like, I haven't met anyone who didn't like these. I absolutely love them. Like, if you're going for like a great highlight, I just love these. And they're moisturising as well. I have the NARS Creamy Concealer, but I find that a little bit too drying for me. So I've just been sticking to the LA Girl Pro Conceals, and I love them. I have, how many do I have now? No, I have 4 for concealing and 1 for correcting. Now I use anything from Cool Tan to Fawn to Toffee to Warm Honey to conceal, and they all work really well. I really do like them. I really do, and I will keep on buying them time and time again. I think they're so inexpensive. I paid £3.50 for this. Online. I didn't go to Beauty Bay because Beauty Bay is a little bit more expensive. So yeah, love these. They just make your highlight look so good. Love them. So yeah, I will repurchase these time and time again. They have done such a great job with these. I know there are like ones from like Nicka K which I want to try, which are on Beauty Crowd, but it's so difficult sort of colour matching yourself online, so I think I'll leave them for now. But the Pro Conceals, yes. Coloured Raine Cherry Blossom, the best red out there. This has overtaken Ruby Woo, Riri Woo, LAX. This is my favourite red. My favourite. This is such a gorgeous red, like a gorgeous blue base red, and it's so vibrant on every skin tone. Like, it does not dull on any skin tone. If you love reds, you need to get your hands on this. Like, it's very rare I tell someone that you need to get a product, but this red, oh my gosh, if you love reds, you need to pick it up, girl, because you will love it. Yep, the Coloured Raine Cherry Blossom. One thing I will say is do not over apply this. I have over applied this on many occasions because I've just loved it, and it will crumble, and it will crumble bad. So don't over apply it, just apply what you need. Like, 1 layer is enough, maybe 2, but that's it, no more than that. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this. My favourite red. I don't think anything's going to top it. I have ordered Colourpop's Trust Me, which apparently is a dupe for Ruby Woo, but not as drying, so I'll let you guys know how I feel about that. But this right now, my favourite red. A liquid lipstick red. Yes. Talking highlighters. 2 of the same highlighters. 2 of the same. The same shade. The only difference is the price. This is MAC's Gold Deposit. You can tell how old this is because it's in the old packaging. And this is Makeup Revolution's Rock On World. They are literally the same highlighter. Just one is like £28 and the other one is £4. I love these. I absolutely love them. I just alternate between both of them. I think, what am I wearing today? I think I'm wearing Gold Deposit today. But as highlighters, they're both as good as each other. They really are. If anything, I would say Makeup Revolution is better than Gold Deposit just because this is more buttery, but I love both of them. They work well on women of colour. I never get sick and tired of a highlight. Now, I'm not a highlight girl. Like, I should make that clear. I'm not a highlight girl at all. Like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I must highlight everything. It just, it doesn't sit well with me. But when it comes to like a warm glow, these two are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I love both of them. Before I was like, I love this more than this one, but I love them both. I alternate between both of them, but this one I like a little bit more. Oh my god. Right, I'm actually livid because what I'm looking for is not in here, and if it's not in here I don't know where it is. But this is a liquid lipstick by Makeup Monsters. This is their old packaging, so if you have Makeup Monsters liquid lipsticks, you would not recognise this because they changed their packaging. But this is in the shade Black and Heart. Makeup Monsters have now become my favourite liquid lipstick wise because their liquid lipsticks are so lightweight, you forget that you're wearing them. Like, you totally forget that you're wearing them, and that's what I love about them. They're lightweight and they dry so far. They're just gorgeous. Now, this is Black and Heart. I like Black and Heart, but my two favourites are not here, which is so infuriating because I wanted to show you guys, obviously. But my favourites are Hit the Dirt. Hit the Dirt is my all-time favourite right now. It's just a gorgeous nude. If you guys haven't seen it, I will leave the video down below, which is insanely popular, that video is. And I never expected it to be that popular. But my brown liquid lipsticks video, I mean, you guys went off the chain for it. And I was like, that was literally me just swatching 3 lipsticks or 4 lipsticks, and that was it. Like, I've lost Sable as well. Can you imagine? I've actually lost Sable, which I'm gutted about it. I'm pretty sure I chucked it away because I haven't seen it since then. Maroon Masquerade and Hit the Dirt, absolutely beautiful. And I have 2 more now. I think I have 5 from Makeup Monsters. If you guys want me to do a swatch video, let me know down below and I will. It's just swatching liquid lipsticks is just so soul destroying. So soul destroying. If you have ever swatched liquid lipsticks, you will know how terrible it is to swatch them because it is not fun at all. But if for you guys, I'll do it. But Makeup Monsters liquid lipsticks, absolute favourite liquid lipsticks of 2015. I cannot deny, I absolutely love them. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen my brown liquid lipstick video, I'll leave that down below. If you guys want to see another video like that, let me know. Like, I will do it for you. If I need to take a day off, if I need to just man up and do it, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Just tell me and I'll do it for you. But liquid lipsticks by Makeup Monsters, absolutely love. I'm so gutted that I don't have Hit the Dirt here because I absolutely love Hit the Dirt. But yeah, these are my favourite essentially of 2015. I have a love-hate relationship with LAX because I feel like this is the perfect colour. The perfect colour, guys. It is just gorgeous vampiness. It is beautiful, but it is so patchy. Like, so patchy, it makes me sad. Like, it just, there's no need for it to be patchy. The formula really lets it down, like really lets it down. But when you do put it on, it looks gorgeous. It's just, it is very patchy, and that's what annoys me. But colour wise, this is the perfect colour, and I was pretty much obsessed with this all last year. But I stopped wearing it because the patchiness was just too much for me. It just didn't look right. Even when you see like other people do swatch videos, you can see the patchiness. Don't let them fool you, the patchiness is there. I've done a swatch video of my Colourpop liquid lipstick, so I will leave that down below. You will see the patchiness of LAX in that video. Like, it was almost so close if it wasn't for the patchiness. But I believe they have changed the formula of their liquid lipsticks now, because I am wearing, what am I wearing? Chili Chili today. I'm wearing Chili Chili mixed with another liquid lipstick. Oh, mixed with Birthday Suit by Sleek. But Chili Chili is not patchy. So I think halfway through they changed the formulas. LAX is one of the original Ultra Mattes they released. So I don't think they're making this formula anymore. But yeah, if you are going to get LAX, I believe they're still making it in the old formula. I don't think they've changed it. So be prepared for the patchiness. It's not going to be great, but the colour looks good. So yeah. Perfume. Lancome La Vie Belle. This will always be in my favourites video. This is my ride or die, go hard or go home fragrance, fam. Absolutely love this. I think it's a beautiful fragrance. Very strong. Like, my coats smell of this constantly. My scarf smell of this constantly. But it's just a gorgeous perfume. I feel like it's my signature scent. It probably is a lot of people's signature scent. It is a sweet smelling perfume. So if you don't like sweet smelling perfumes at all, you want to steer clear of this because it's a strong sweet smelling perfume, but I absolutely love it. So yeah, finished concealer. I still love these. Does anyone use these? Like, I still use these. This is in NC45 and I also have NC50. These are included because I use these whenever I'm doing my brows. So to clean up the bottom of my brow, I use NC45, and then to clean up the top, I use NC50. And I also use this to highlight a little bit today, but I still love these. Like, I don't know why no one really talks about these anymore. It seems like NARS came along and everyone's like, Bun Studio Finish concealer, but this is an OG, like an OG. Like, everyone started off with these babies and I still love them. So yeah, my Studio Finish concealer, I barely made any headway through the NC45, but yeah, I love them. The Laying Low Paint Pot by MAC. Still love this one, still do. It is amazing because my colours show up better than they ever have before. Mine hasn't dried out, thankfully. I always was scared that it was going to dry out, but I still love my Laying Low Paint Pot by MAC. I always put this on my eyelids and then I set it with a powder and it works so well. So yeah, my Laying Low Paint Pot is always going to be an all-time favourite of mine. I think that's it really. I'm sure I have more favourites, but normally now I'm just focusing more on eyeshadows and palettes and things. I've really tried to develop my eyeshadow game. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like videos like this, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye. Mwah.